Hello and welcome to the Foilist TV. After an ungodly long time, I'm glad to finally bring you the next round of 16 bout from Rio, James Andrew Davis versus Timur Safin. In case you've forgotten, the commentated bout itself is available on Google Drive, linked in the description. Davis had just handily beaten Muhammad Ayub Firjani to get here, and Safin had taken out his older teammate Alexei Cheremisinov in the round of 32. So both were looking decent going into this bout. But before we get too far, let's talk about Safin in a bit greater detail. His usual method, really the Russian system in general, is to make very small cautious advances while searching, and then finish with a super long accelerating advance lunge. I'd almost hesitate to call it a proper march just because it's so slow and he often pauses completely when doing it, but it's definitely an offensive action in nature. On defense, Safin is pretty good at everything, but this bout in particular showcased his counterattacks. At first, it looked like Davis was doing everything right to combat Safin's style. His height and good sense of timing let him stop hit against Safin's long advance lunge, which is no easy task. He could also step forwards while parrying to deliver a close distance riposte. He even caught Safin with an attack in preparation when Safin wasn't ready to accelerate. Davis's own attacks usually end with some sort of cross step forwards, and he usually likes to hit in prime or with a deep foreflick. Safin's response was to counterattack while crushing the distance and closing out that line, but Davis was actually able to turn that prime finish into a feint and go indirect to hit the flank, all while the distance was collapsing rapidly. With that, Davis built up a 7-1 lead. And then, all of a sudden, Safin started to score with his attacks. He didn't really do that much different. If anything, it was Davis who started giving up touches. He tried to parry riposte without stepping in, putting him at the perfect distance for Safin's long advance lunge. He also tried a lot of really questionable attacks in preparation. Safin's march is slow and full of pauses, but going for a straight lunge right after Safin takes the blade is a mistake, no matter how you look at it. Davis was still scoring touches, mostly with attacks and parry ripostes, but Safin outpaced him once he started scoring. I wish I could point to something amazing that Safin did to turn this bout around, but truth be told, he probably would have lost if Davis had kept doing what he had been doing to establish his early lead. It's a bit of a disappointment for Davis, though maybe not a complete surprise if you saw my analysis of his bout with Firjani. And to Safin's credit, he did maintain his usual high standards of physical technique and mental fortitude, even if the outcome wasn't totally his fault. He will have his moments of epicness later at Rio, including a dominating performance against Chen Haiwei in the round of 8. Thank you very much for watching. Click the appropriate links on the screen to watch both Fencers Who's Who videos and their previous bouts from the round of 32. Also, don't forget to vote for the next round of 16 bout. The link to the poll is in the description. As always, feel free to discuss this bout in the comments or join my Discord server if you want to chat. Again, my sincerest apologies for the long wait, and until next time, stay sharp.